Hosted by Matt Riches. Watch the market unfold. $1 trillion tickets. Turning data to gold. $1 trillion tickets. Watch the market unfold. $1 trillion tickets. Turning data to gold. $1 trillion tickets. Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening. Wherever you're tuning in from around the globe. Peace, blessings, financial freedom. Peace, blessings, financial freedom. Peace, blessings, financial freedom. Welcome to the $1 Trillion Tickets broadcast. I'm your host, Matt Riches. We are coming into Monday. Happy Monday. There's no red folders, no orange folders on the calendar. The Fear and Greed Index is at 37. We're still in the middle of fear. The market is showing a mix of caution and resilience. Investors are watching progress in the U.S Iran peace talks. Oil prices are still easing and the AI trade remains active. But the Fed is still a major overhang. The 10-year Treasury yield gapped up from Thursday's close and the markets are still adjusting to a more hawkish tone from the new Fed chair, Kevin Warsh. So today's question is simple. Can buyers keep defending this market near the highs, or does Fed pressure slow down the rally? This show is for education and entertainment purposes only. Always do your own research, but you can use this show as a foundation. Let's get into the mindset before we get into the charts with our mantra. I deserve to be healthy. I deserve to be happy. I deserve the wealth that I'm building for me and my family. Riches and freedom, they come to our hands. I am the master of all I command. My learning is limitless. My earnings are too. The more I discover, the more I can do. The stock market is a machine of design, and I have the power to make that wealth mine. I am capable. I am skilled. I am bold. Blessings on the journey as the vision unfolds. All right, now let's get into some of this data and numbers. Okay, so yes, we have no red or orange folders today, but we do have PCE coming later this week. Now that can definitely sway the market. So that is the Fed's preferred inflation gauge. All right. So light data this morning, but be prepared later in the week. And we also have some major earnings coming later this week. One of our $1 trillion tickers, one of the best movers of the year, Micron. This is going to be big, folks. If Micron can blow these numbers out the water and have some great guidance, then I think it will. We can continue to push this AI trade to the top. All right, and that'll be great for our DRAM investment. All right, let's see what else we got. Gold is around $4,270 an ounce. Bitcoin is around $64,850. Ethereum $1,700. All right, let's get into Robert Greene's daily law for today. Title, Control What You Reveal. Today's law is about restraint, silence, and power. Robert Greene says powerful people impress and intimidate by saying less. When you reveal too much, people can read you too easily. But when you control what you reveal, people have to think. They have to interpret. They have to wonder what you mean. That uncertainty gives your words more weight. Silence can make people uncomfortable. And when people are uncomfortable, they often feel the silence. They reveal more than they plan to. That is the power of restraint. It's not about being cold. It's about being intentional. Say less, reveal less, let your actions carry more weight than your explanations. For long-term investors, this law connects to patience and discipline. The market does not need your emotional reaction to every headline. You do not need to constantly explain your thesis. You do not need to change your plan every time the market moves. Sometimes the strongest investor is the one who stays quiet, watches the data, and lets the thesis play out. Control what you reveal. Control what you react to. Control what gets your attention. For day traders, this law is about not showing your hand to the market through emotional decisions. Do not chase because you feel left out. Do not panic because price pulls back. Do not overtrade because the morning is slow. Today, a lot of the market is quiet and selective. Some names are near highs, some are near lows in the pre-market. TSM is strong. Google is closer to weakness. SpaceX is pulling back from the pre-market high. That means we need patience. Let price reveal itself first, then respond. Execution over emotion, process over prediction. Stay patient, stay disciplined. Now let's get on these charts, y'all. All right, Nvidia, current price in the pre-market, 210.68. For the downside support, we got 209, which is a pre-market low, followed by 207.65, 206.50, 204.70. To the upside resistance, we got the pre-market high of 211, followed by 211.40, 212.70, 214.85. Next, we got Google currently in the pre-market at 359.95. To the downside support, we got the pre-market low, 359.29, 358.70, 354.94. To the upside resistance, we got 362, 364.75. The pre-market high, 365.47, 369.50, 372.30. Next, we got Apple currently in the pre-market at 296.51. To the downside support, we got 295.60, 294.35, pre-market low, 294.04, 292.25, 291.70. To the upside resistance, we got the pre-market high at 297.75, 299.25, $300.55, 302.05. Next, we got Microsoft currently in the pre-market. It's pushing pre-market lows on this candle. 377.34. Pre-market lows 377.20. Followed by 376.55, 373.30, 371. To the upside resistance, we got the pre-market high 381. We got 381.37, 386.10, 390.35. Next, we got Amazon currently in the pre-market at 243.04. To the downside support, we got the pre-market low at 242, 240.90, 238.50, 236. To the upside resistance, we got the pre-market high at 243.99, followed by 245.70, 247.70, 249.50. Next, we got SpaceX currently in the pre-market at 177.66. To the downside support, we got the pre-market low at 174.13, followed by 172.10, 168.35, 155.20. To the upside resistance, we got the pre-market high at 182.04, followed by 190, and then 200. Next, we got TSM, definitely moving strong here in the pre-market. I think it's the best mover out of the $1 trillion tickers. Currently at 475.90. To the downside support, we got 470, 465.22, and then the pre-market low of 463, followed by 459.40, 453.05. To the upside resistance, we got the pre-market high of 477.69. Do got a couple levels here, price discovery line, because it will be opening up at an all-time high, 478.90, and then 485.80. Next, we got AVGO currently in the pre-market at 410.35. It did hit pre-market highs on this candle. To the downside support, we got 406.65, 405.40. We got this gap right here that ends. It begins at 405.40 and it ends at $400.65. Underneath the gap, we got 394.30. To the upside resistance, we got the pre-market high of 410.90, 412.70, 414.90, and 419. Next, we got Tesla currently in the pre-market at 396.25. To the downside support, we got the pre-market low at 393.50, 390.50, 384.70, And then we have the top of our smart money concept support zone, which is 380.87. To the upside resistance, we got 397.30, which is the pre-market high, followed by 402.50, 405.95, 412.40. Next, we got MU, another strong mover here in the pre-market, currently at 1185. To the downside support, we got 1161, 1152, which is the pre-market low, 1149, which is the previous all-time high, 1122, 1110, 1093. The upside resistance, we got the pre-market high, 1191. We do have a level here in price discovery line of 1198. Next, we got Meta Platforms, currently in the pre-market at 573.30. 573.70. To the downside support, we got the pre-market low of 571.50, 568, 563.10. To the upside resistance, we got the pre-market high of 576, 580.22, and 590.70. Next, we got Berkshire B, currently in the pre-market at 489. Y'all don't care about Berkshire B, so we ain't tripping. All right. You know how we like to end the show with some Instagram motivation.
Chase excellence, never chase money. Why? Because money has an incredible way of finding excellence. Did you chase excellence and not money? Do you have the intellectual curiosity to learn everything you can about this incredible industry and master it? Become the smartest person in the room. Have you mastered it?
Appreciate y'all for tuning in. Shout out to everybody on YouTube Live. Peace, blessings, financial freedom. Peace, blessings, financial freedom. Peace, blessings, financial freedom. Watch the market unfold. $1 trillion tickers.